even have to ask about what.
Shush. You shush. I'm happy. I want to talk about it.
No. Shush. This is not the time. Don't blow it.
You know what my mother would say?
What the fudge are you doing, Leonard? What the fudge are you doing? Okay, I know I'll be having it uploaded in a little bit. Things are really busy for this past week. It's gonna be extremely busy, but I'm trying to upload as soon as I can, and so here we are with season 2, episode 15. Let's get right into it. Big Bang Theory. Oh yeah. Not real drums. Oh my god, Raj is... Get it, Raj. Let's go. The dance moves. Oh my god. He's gonna stop talking. It must be so crazy for Penny to see him in the little glimpses that she sees, like this, like the timid guy who can't talk and who just stares, is doing this. She would never expect that. That would be like a total brain explosion for me, to see him be like this.
Honey, come on. We were just finding our
sound was the false. That's how it sounds. Did I match it right? Did I match Raj right? That was good.
Is there any way that we can put this off until I have more time to prepare?
This should be fairly easy to deduce. He's holding the phone to his left ear. Ears do not cross hemispheres, so he's using the analytical rather than the emotional side.
No, I just put it wherever my ear is close to my hand that picks up the phone.
Referring to an activity he has done before. It's unpleasant and needs to be repeated. This suggests some sort of invasive medical test, like perhaps a colonoscopy.
My mother's coming to visit.
How about that? You were right.
Is she that bad? Okay, on the note of singing, I think I've gotten the Big Bang Theory's soundtrack. Every word. Let's do it. Let's do it. Our whole universe was in a hot, dense space rain. 15 million years ago, it started accelerating. Earth barely cooling on its open stand. Okay, I messed up. I can't do it. One day I will do it. One day. What the? She can't see the caution tape?
Yes, I can read the sign. I'm just pondering the implications.
I think it implies that the elevator doesn't work.
Again,
she's being very...
read the sign. But
then
the
why is
sign on
she
the paper
smarter
covered
than
with
you?
A layer of dust, which indicates that the elevator has been non-functional for a significant amount of time, which is building based on the number of mailboxes and given typical urban population density, or a shared delusion of functionality.
She's like, I assume you're...
You must be Leonard's mother.
She's like, really called them out. Only annoying people are my neighbor's
Penny,
friends.
I'm his neighbor.
Or related.
Dr. Beverly Hofstadter.
Oh, nice to meet you.
You're a handshaker. Interesting.
What? Isn't that a
come
good
with me? I'll
thing?
walk you to the apartment.
Oh, all right. Would you like to exchange pleasantries on the way?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
All right, you start.
Curious, what was Leonard like when he was little?
Oh, I think you mean young. He's always been little.
Right, okay, what was he like
Yeah,
when
she's
he
not
was
the
young?
most
To
nice
be more
smile.
specific.
Oh, okay, like 5 or 6. 5.
She's like, she got
At that age, he
stared
was
down.
well-versed in what Freud would call the phallic stage of psychosexual development. An outmoded theory, of course, but the boy did spend most of his waking hours with a tight grasp on his penis.
He was 5! Wait, 5? Did I read that right? No.
My primary field is neuroscience.
Oh, well, I'm an actress.
You should have said that for a neuroscientist.
Why?
Honestly, that's one thing I don't get about psychiatrists. They could be the craziest people themselves, but they diagnose people. Like my friend is studying to become a psychologist, and I would never let him. He's a good person, but of the things I've seen him, like the things I've seen him say or do, I'm like, no way would I would want him to be a therapist. So I'm like, you never know like who is actually diagnosing you. I just say, not that having therapy is wrong. Therapy is great. It's just my stupid commentary.
Oh, well, I had a wonderful childhood.
Tell me about it.
I know my dad wanted a boy.
She destroyed her.
I tried being good at sports, but I hated getting dirty.
And then I'm assuming you entered adolescence.
He called. Your mother's here?
His face is like, of course, I expected this.
If you want to have intercourse with that girl, find out what kind of cologne her father wore.
Did she just say she has daddy issues? And
Here's your tea, Mother.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Leonard would have.
Steeped 3 minutes.
Yes.
Do that.
2% milk.
Yes.
Warmed separately.
Yes.
1 teaspoon sugar.
Yes.
Raw sugar.
Yes.
It's cold.
I'll start again.
I have the same problem with him.
God, raw sugar? What the hell is raw sugar? like even I would be like, I'm done. I would disown my mom. I'm just like, raw sugar? What the hell is that? Am I being stupid, or is there actually like, is raw sugar just sugar?
My theory is that his lack of focus stems from an overdeveloped sex drive.
Oh, I don't know where he would have gotten that. Aside from a pro forma consummation of our marriage, his father and I only had intercourse for the purposes of reproduction.
That seems a fairly efficient arrangement.
Don't give him any ideas. I mean,
We've both done papers on it.
What are you guys talking about?
The frequency with which your parents had intercourse.
Swell. If you're lucky, maybe she'll show you the PowerPoint presentation.
oh,
Sorry, it's on my other laptop.
he really wanted to know.
So, Mother?
Oh, well, I've been having some fascinating menopausal symptoms recently.
Maybe something less personal.
Oh, your Uncle Floyd died.
How young did she have him? Because like in menopause, that's like in 40s. So
Oh my God, what happened?
His heart stopped beating.
stop.
I have to urinate.
She's very casual with that. Do they not care about Uncle?
What a remarkable woman.
Yeah, I thought you guys might hit it off.
I envy you your childhood.
I hate to tell you, but the only warm memories I have of my childhood are of my Uncle Floyd.
Who she just casually just said she's dead.
Analytical, insightful, and
She's
the betting
you.
she never hit you with a Bible because you wouldn't eat your Brussels sprouts.
Sheldon, you don't give your mother enough credit. She's warm, she's loving, she doesn't glue electric.
They literally want to
Yeah,
swap
when
their
I was a
mothers.
kid, if I wanted an EEG, I had to attach my own electrodes.
So, Dr. Hofstadter, Leonard rarely talks about his incredibly successful brother and sister.
Please don't go there, Howard.
I understand.
The way he said that
unlike
meekly,
Leonard,
he
they're
was
at the
like,
top
oh, I
of their
don't
respective
want to hear
fields.
that.
Boy, you suck.
Well, Leonard's younger brother, Michael, is a tenured law professor at Harvard, and his sister just successfully grew a human pancreas in an adolescent gibbon.
You must be very proud.
That's
Why?
crazy.
They're not my accomplishments.
She literally
After
does not care
urinate.
about her children.
Why are you doing this?
You know the rules. You brought your mom to work.
Yeah,
You
why is
must-
she?
Leonard, I had no idea your siblings were so much more successful than you.
I mean, he's still a scientist in a university.
Howard lives with his mother, and Raj can't speak to women unless he's drunk. Go.
He's like, you're not gonna get off lightly for trying to make my life hell. I'm bringing you down with me. And that's something I admire over Leonard.
Mutism is quite rare. On the other hand, an adult Jewish male living with his mother is so common it borders on sociological cliche.
Just insulted the entire Jewish race.
In the same room where his bassinet was.
You know, both selective mutism and an inability to separate from one's mother can stem from a pathological fear of women. It might explain why the two of you have created an ersatz homosexual marriage to satisfy your need for intimacy.
Leonard's like, you sure? Game, set, match.
That's basically what I just said.
You brought your husband to work. You know the rules. Hurry, Mother. Tell them more about their secret love for each other.
But it's 1 o'clock. You were going to show me your laboratory at 1 o'clock.
Her reasoning is unassailable.
They got 2 of them now. It's trying to go.
Fine, let's go. I think you'll find my work pretty interesting. I'm attempting to replicate the dark matter signal found in sodium iodide crystals by the Italians.
So no original research?
No.
Well, what's the point of my seeing it? I could just read the paper the Italians wrote.
He's trying to
Just for the
replicate
record, we're not in an ersatz homosexual relationship.
Well, then why didn't you say...
What is the ersatz? So what is the ersatz? Is it like, oh, just a homosexual relationship without the, you know, actually being together?
Responsibility.
It's not always your responsibility. I swear this is the same thing you did at the comic book store last week.
You're not disproving the theory.
I can't believe you're bringing that up.
Even Sheldon can pick up on this.
About this later?
But you always say that, but we never do.
We never do. It's so hard.
You went to the comic book store.
Oh, that's all he cares. Okay, never mind. He didn't pick up anything.
Hey,
You got alcohol?
your mom's still here?
Yep.
Come on in.
She ruined him for like more than one day.
Wait, she's not gonna come here looking for.
Yep.
Come on in.
She ruined her for more than one day. That
Wait,
is
she's not gonna
some
come here
power
looking for
she
you, is she?
has.
Oh, relax. She took Sheldon to the hospital to get a brain scan.
Oh my God, what happened?
Nothing. Mother likes looking at brains, and Sheldon likes getting his brain scanned.
Hey, I talked to her for 5 minutes yesterday, and I've been half bombed ever since.
You can't let her get into your head.
My head. What about yours?
It's too late for me. My head is her summer house.
Locus of my identity is totally exterior to me.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Hi, Mom.
I mean, do you know where I was all morning? Auditioning with 50 other blondes for some stupid antidepressant commercial. And for what? So I'll finally get my daddy's approval?
You want to talk about not getting love from a parent? You know what I used to do when I was little to have some sensation of...
No.
human contact?
I heard me and Benny think alike. I was like, oh my god, you're gonna talk about the masturbation. You heard nothing.
Your mother told me.
Of course she did.
Of course she did. Anyway, that's not what I was going to say. When I was 10 years old, I built a hugging machine.
A hugging machine?
Yeah, I got a dressmaker's mannequin. I stuffed it with an electric blanket so it would be warm, and I built 2 radio-controlled arms that would hug me and pat my back.
But you know, honestly, the actress playing Leonard's mother is acting so perfectly that you cannot even disbelieve for a second that Leonard wouldn't do that. Like she's so cold and like so like Sheldon, but even better. I would say even like more intense than Sheldon. With like literally said, "Hey, your uncle's dead. I have to go pee." Literally, that was such a cold thing. It's not funny, but it's just like, that was so cold that you could not believe, you know?
What?
My father used to borrow it.
I guess we know where he got his sex drive.
Your scan data will be very helpful to my research. You have a remarkable brain.
I know. Although I've always hated how my right frontal lobe looks in pictures.
Common complaint among men.
Common complaint.
Nothing's ever big enough.
Oh, no, I was like,
Except when
who
they get into
talks
humor,
about
then you never hear the
the
end
brain.
of it.
I feel very comfortable around you.
I feel very comfortable around you, too.
It's surprising because I generally don't feel comfortable around, well, anyone.
Nor I.
Oh no, are they gonna have a fair? If they have a fair now, that'd be the weird. Now, I'm running out my door right now through the freaking building.
As ourselves would be connected by someone as comparatively workaday as your son.
Workaday? Oh my god, he's gotta stop insulting Leonard at some point.
I'd like to do the math.
I'd like that too.
Oh my god, he's learning it from Penny.
Okay, now this time, you're gonna lick the salt off my neck,
No, oh no.
do the shot, whoops.
You know, I've never really drunk alcohol or gone to parties or anything, you know, pretty boring life. But would this be considered like get very close, like crossing a line, like, you know, literally this is you know, or is this just a normal thing people do?
And then
That's what I want to know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything after lick.
neck, shot, lime.
Did she even put any of the salt in?
Okay, shot, lime.
She knows so much about his crush that she's not even surprised that he's licking her neck more than she has to. She's just a shot lime like.
Where's the lime?
Oh wait, no. Okay, now this is definitely crossing around.
Okay, we're sharing.
Oh my god. Honestly, I can see why she likes him at this time. You know? Like, in that moment, I can see why they're so good together, you know? They're not just like one geeking out of this. They got in so close together. And it's awesome. I mean, this might be weird.
So what do you think?
I'm very tempted. I'm just not sure it's appropriate with my son's roommate.
Normally, I'd feel the same way, but based on everything I've observed about us, I can't help but speculate we'd be very good together.
True. I've had a similar observation. Certainly something I could never do with my husband.
Oh wait, no, she said that she had
I was
sex with her
hesitant the first
husband,
time
so
I
never
tried it,
mind.
but it threw me, don't you?
Only when you're in a CAT scanner.
Snort. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. His mother had literally wingmaned him right into her arms, right into his crush's arms. Honestly, after this, I'd make her coffee. I'd make her tea. If this is successful, he doesn't blow it in like one episode. If it's like a 2-week long relationship, I'd make her her tea exactly right, because like what the hell, man, that was took him one whole season to even get a date, and it took him another like months of just of being broken up, and nothing happened, and she did it in one episode. She's godly. Even have to ask her about what.
You shush, I'm happy. I want to talk about it.
No, shush. This is not the time. Don't blow it.
You know what my mother would say?
What the fudge are you doing, Leonard? What the fudge are you doing? I am... What? Why would you bring your mother in the frickin' when you're having sex? No one in the world would do that. No one in the world would do that unless they want to frickin' not have sex? This is gonna go bad. If she doesn't say get out of my bed or something, I would say this TV show is unrealistic. Brianna?
She would say, because you were not loved by your father, and I was not loved by my mother, that having sex is our way of making up for the intimacy we didn't get as children.
Why would you bring that up right now?
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. Foreplay?
So, you're saying you're not having sex with me, you're having sex with your mother?
I'm gonna go with no.
That is the sickest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, the mother, where I stopped and I was going crazy, that was bad, but he just made it 10 times worse. Because she's right, that's what he was saying. Why, Leonard? Why?
Trying to have sex with your father, and I'm...
And that, kids, is the end of Big Bang Theory. I really don't want to watch what's happened because I would be understandable if they never become a couple after this, because that I would be done with him after that.
With that?
Get out!
That's the right reaction. That's the right reaction.
She said shush, I should have shushed.
Baby, hold tight. Or any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm too shocked. I'm still too shocked about everything. My mind is blown.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
Look, I was just coming over to talk to you.
You don't have to. Ever.
Alicia understands.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, Leonard. So sluggish. Shall we pick up where we left off last time?
I mean, my mom could have just said, Mom, get over it. She's a girl. Move on.
Would you be willing to fly to New Jersey and discuss your relationship with your parents during a brain scan?
Would it help?
Well, it would help me.
Honestly, one of the craziest episodes we've had so far. First, we've had Beverly. Crazy. She was insane. Calling Raj and Howard a homosexual couple, and then we've seen that's not far from reality. Then Beverly wingmanning Leonard and Petty together. It's going great. Till Leonard wanted to have sex with his mother. Petty wanted to have sex with it. Okay, maybe she. Honestly, I didn't see. I think she was sad, and she's laughing. She was tipsy. I didn't think she was doing what Leonard thinks. I think Leonard just wanted to justify maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think Penny was bad. She was just upset, and she went right into his arms, and they were just having good. And then Leonard had to say that. That was by far the craziest thing I've ever seen. That was hilarious. Not really. That was hilarious, I must admit. And then we had Sheldon and Leonard's mother freaking singing. The craziness of that is I don't want to. I gotta process this, go to sleep. It's 12. And then process it again. Then I'll get back to you for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. See you in the next episode.